What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 904 Fishing Podcast. I am your host, Alex, joined always by my co-host, Nick.
How's it going, everybody, this week? How's he doing?
Yeah, it's been a crazy couple of weeks here, especially with the hurricane and the falling out of that and having to recover and all kinds of stuff. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. It's been an absolutely insane time. I know my work's been busy. Nick, how about yours?
So. Busy at times. Trying to keep track of everything. Really just make it through the heat. Man, it's just so hot. It's rough. It's rough for anybody that works outside.
Yeah.
But way she goes, you know. I don't make the rules.
I hear that. Yeah, I work, for those of you guys that don't know, I work in logistics, and it has been insane. Cleaning everything up, getting, the roads flooded. All over Florida, not just local either. But it's been wild. So that's why today's topic is going to be post-hurricane fishing, surf fishing in Jacksonville, Florida. Nick, we saw some, last time you guys heard from us, we were talking about the hurricane, or not the hurricane, but the beach restoration they were doing down there in St. Augustine, and how they're planning to do the same in Florida, in Jacksonville, up here. And how would you say that fared in the hurricane, Nick?
Well, if we were getting paid to be predictors of things, we would have made some money. If if only the ocean didn't, be the ocean and an uncontrollable force. But yeah, as we expected, the restoration project that they did, it was, I don't know, would we even say damaged? Would we say routinely eroded? Just nature taking its course. But I think it caused like an 8-foot ledge.
I was about to say, I was just about to pull up the pictures here. So we're gonna show you guys the before, like what all they did with the restoration and how it affected the actual beach itself before the hurricane. And it did. They added a ton of sand, a ton of real estate, a ton of stuff to the actual beach. So I get what they were doing and what they were trying to accomplish and whatnot. I'll throw that up on the screen here. Give me 1 second. All right, low quality picture, but it'll be. I don't
understand why I can't get Wi-Fi on here, man.
So you guys can see over here. The above, there we go. The above is what it looked like before the hurricane, before the beach restoration project, and the below is what it looked like after. And this isn't even directly after they did the beach restoration, because the water was already to the pier. Like when they first did it, the water wasn't even touching the pier. And I've got another picture of that here as well. Oh, that one's much larger. So this is what it looked like right after they got done with it. And the water was all the way to the sand was much, much further past the pier. So this is what it looked like, I think, we'll say a week, maybe 2 weeks before the hurricane hit, Nick?
Yeah, I think that was about 2 weeks out that they finished right before. What's the name of it? I can't remember the name of it.
Debbie, I think?
Yeah, old Debbie. Yeah, because it was Debbie Cakes.
There you go.
And it did offer a lot of rain for a lot of places.
That it did, and that was a good thing, that a lot of those places got the rain that it needed. And that was nice.
Yeah, that's them right there straightening out the 8-foot ledge.
Oh, so that was after. Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
after
this,
there was the ledge and
this is the ledge that Nick's talking about here. Directly after the hurricane, there was a pretty intense ledge there. You guys can see.
Yeah, nice side by side.
Yeah, it was a little 8-foot ledge there, and it was. That's the damage the hurricane did. You can see the little border they have in the distance over here. on this one, yeah, right here. See that right
Keep it
there?
right there. So I want to tell everybody for some reason,
Oh Lord.
I've had several nightmares over my life that have been like out there at the beach at dark, like it's starting to get dark and it's super rough out there and the waves are just crashing. But for some reason, a part of this same dream that I've had, there's been like a 8 foot, 10 foot ledge just like that where I'm trying to catch the waves, ride them up to then climb up the sand, but then the sand's sliding or just giving out as I'm trying to climb up it, and then I get dragged down into the water again. So that was pretty wild to see that and be like, hey, wait, I've had dreams about something
Wait a
just
minute.
like that. But I've never been stuck in one of those. But if it was like the whole beach, that probably could be an issue. I mean, if you couldn't climb up that, then it might just be your time. But
No.
most likely
You lived a
get
good
out of
life.
that, or just have to, yeah, or you just have to walk down the beach till you can find a lower spot. But yeah, erosion. I mean, the water totally just packed down on that. I wonder if it would make a difference. I mean, I'm sure though, 2 weeks it was probably packed down pretty decent. I mean, even if it was just high tide, it would have washed away at it. And I know
Yeah.
it was very soft out there because it was, recently moved dirt
Yeah, so it
and
wasn't
sand.
compact, and we knew this was going to happen. That the hurricane would hit, and all that sand wasn't compact or anything like that. I mean, yeah, they drove bulldozers over it, but what is the weight of a bulldozer compared to
It's
the weight of
not
the ocean?
nature's compact, yeah.
So it was just insane. The washout from the storm. I mean, it hit it and just absolutely destroyed it.
Now people were surfing out there after the hurricane too.
Oh, I
Or
seen
kind of
it.
during it. Yeah, they were getting barreled out there. They were getting some decent little rippers.
I was trying to see if maybe because there's a couple of videos on that page. I was seeing if maybe I could. Ooh, that's a good one. Save that photo.
Yeah, that's why I didn't like try to save any video. I didn't know how I would have been able to like send it to you to get put up on there.
Yeah, this
You
one's
know,
this one's
blase you were with it.
pretty insane with it. No, I mean you sent me videos. I can throw videos up there. That's no problem.
Noted.
But yeah, this one I'm about to throw up here. This is a great one. This is actually pretty insane, like legitimately. Let's see. Let's throw this up here. This will give you a great kind of side by side, or not even side by side, but a good idea overall of the. Let me move me off center here. There we go. Perfect. All right. So yeah, so this, I mean, good Lord, you know.
Yeah, that picture right there was
Oh my
crazy
Lord. Like that's
That really kind of
insane.
puts it in perspective. I take back what I said about if you couldn't climb up it, then it's your time. 'Cause
It's
that's
I mean, look
exactly
at
what
that.
the dreams were, dude.
Dude, that's a wall of sand. And that's insane that that's a wall of sand. Like an actual
Yeah,
wall of sand.
You know what I think it did is it literally just brought it back down to where the sand was before.
No, it did. That's exactly what it did.
And that just shows that they put that much sand on the beach. That's how much sand that they pumped out.
And that's all gone now.
Yeah, I mean, does it go right back out to where they got it from or what?
No, it just goes into the water and makes the water dirty. I mean, you remember how dirty the water was.
Yeah, damn, that is a crazy picture.
That's insane. I saw that and I was like,
I wonder
oh.
if that's from like head height or just like normal picture taking height, like neck height.
I mean, it looks like an average standing, like hold the camera up to your eyes kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's that's sketchy too because
Let's see here.
that sand could just kind of give out and then just not like a landslide kind of level, but if you weren't careful, some could just give out and fall on you and bury you a little bit. Should be able to get out, but I mean, I hope no one was like walking their kids around that.
They shouldn't have been if they were smart.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find.
Just wild.
this. I'm trying to find the photographer. To maybe see if they have any other photos of that particular.
Nice.
Doesn't look like they have any more that particular of the actual Pier situation. But that one alone, I mean, good lord.
Yeah.
You know,
That one has some emotion in it.
Yeah, no kidding. I mean, they got a ton of surf photos, honestly, that on their Instagram. You guys can see it. It's Work for Avocados. Go check them out. They got a bunch of pictures of the surf and whatnot, and you can really see just how dirty and murky. I mean, the St. John's water is cleaner than that.
Yeah,
and that's saying something. So it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna be fun fishing. Nick and I were talking about this. Yeah, Nick and I were talking about this after this hurricane, especially after the beach restoration, and especially after the hurricane. You're going to have to go real far south or real far north to find clean water and water that you want to fish in, because otherwise you're going to be dealing with this crap.
Yeah.
And
you're just going to catch catfish.
Yep. Which is unfortunate. But that's the name of the game, unfortunately, when it comes to, here's another one by that same photographer. Oh, this one's pretty cool. Nick, you sent me this one. That one you can definitely see.
The same photographer?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, same one. Yeah, Work for Avocados.
Damn, that's sick.
Great photo.
It's so goofy how the background, there's just this big pier and it's not even in the water. Like, that's supposed to be out there. That's supposed to be like
in the water.
8 foot deep, 10 foot deep.
I mean, you guys have seen the Volano Pier, good lord.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've surfed out near that pier a bunch of times. I was a little bit south of the pier actually, and I caught some of my best waves out there. But,
very nice, very nice.
Yeah, I was out there one time, and I was like, I'm about even with the end of the pier. Let me try to like go down and have my feet touch the ground. So I kind of did that with both arms, like push up on the water to go down.
Yeah.
And it was a good bit. It took a lot to touch. And then it was definitely overhead. But now, I mean, I don't know if it's that deep, like right there, that fast. That would be dangerous. I don't think so now with all that new sand that washed up or that they put there. And
well, I'm curious now. Like, how does this affect the How is this going to affect? I should say, the sandbars and everything that's out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how is this going to affect that in the sense of, are they going to be deeper holes? Are they going to be longer sandbars? Are there going to be more sandbars? And that could be something that affects fishing in the long term. But unfortunately, we're not going to know until it gets settled in about a year, realistically.
Yeah. Yeah. And plus, then, I mean, there's a lot of families that go to that spot. So is it going to be just super deep really quick? And then, there's going to be
currents
like a whip channel running through there. I mean, just things to think about. And really only when time passes by, we can kind of see what it's looking like. But
just one more thing to deal with, honestly.
Yeah.
But it's St. Augustine, so can't say we're surprised. I mean, I'm not, at least.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll be able to get out there and do some fishing soon, Nick. Hey, you want to take the kayaks out soon?
Yeah, I'd like to. And we haven't really gone. We've had other things going on too, and
well, I mean,
get your rest from it all as well. But then also conditions,
I was about to say, between the hurricane, the hurricane work. Good lord. Yeah, right. Between the hurricane and work and dealing with both of our cars, realistically, I just finished mine.
Yeah.
And mine wasn't even that hard. I just didn't want to do it. But finally getting all that sorted and taken care of, it's like we're finally getting back into the groove of things.
Yeah, I got those tools. I got them borrowed from my buddy, so I have them now. I'm going to be messing with it tomorrow. I believe we'll have Dallas coming over, so
How
Get a couple of the friends over, a couple of homies, a little garage time, possibly. Probably not irritate some neighbors. We're not gonna be that loud. The car's gonna be the loudest thing. What were they
Is that
wanting?
loud? It's not stock exhaust. What?
Oh, I thought you were being for real. No, definitely not.
No, I know, I know.
I was about to say, I mean, maybe you thought like I got it from the guy and it was stock.
No, I knew better than that. It's a Subaru.
Yeah, it was
It's
a
an
little.
STI. Like, come on.
Yeah, yeah. I've been parting out some parts though, dude.
From the WRX.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. How's that been going? How's that been treating you?
So let's see. If you've ever seen, if you've ever seen the dude who does like the initial D spray painting cars, but it's more than just spray paint.
Nope.
KBMer, I'll send you some of his work. But anyway, he wanted to trade for my hood. So I got a WRX hood with the hood scoop. He just had a RS hood, so no hood scoop, just base model hood. And I was like, hey, you know what? This guy's local. He does a lot of cool, great work. It's KBMER, KBMer. He
Was that on Instagram or?
The raps are whack guy, but he does crazy stuff. He's done a lot of.
Is he on Instagram?
Just wild art. Oh yeah, should be raps or whack.
His name's Kyle.
Kyle Bryce Montero.
Oh, this is like his personal account. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Raps are whack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he does like the cartoon kind of deals.
Yeah, and the murals and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he wanted to trade plus cash for the hood, so
I mean,
nice little deal. Got about $250 for that, so I'll take that.
Hey, there you go.
And I got his hood, which, I mean, realistically, if somebody really like wanted that artwork, now I have art on a hood, which is wild, but dual purpose. And then he actually had another part that he's going to a car show or Saturday, so he's having to repaint that hood to get it to match. And I think he said one of his grill pieces flew off. So luckily I had a couple extras of those, so sold those, made a little bit more bucks. And then today, again, because this was yesterday, I sold him those grill pieces. Today, he had another piece of his bumper fly off. So I hit up PJ and I was like, hey, can you just yank those off the bumper and then set them on the roof and he'll come snag them? So I'm about to quit my day job, basically. I'm making so much money. I'm just kidding. But I got another guy that he's in Kissimmee. He's trying to sell the seats.
Oh, there you go.
It's just easier to just park the car out at this point. There's a lot of scams on Marketplace and the internet. So
I was about to say the biggest thing, especially, I mean, because like when I was selling the Ford, and that was a running vehicle. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it was old. It wasn't pretty. But I had the title. It was a running vehicle. I can't tell you how many people, I want to send such and such to go look at this, or I'll send you a check, or, oh, yeah, I'll definitely come look at it. Wait, they never show up. Like 6 months on this stuff. It was insane.
I think it's harder to sell a running vehicle, honestly.
I swear, dude. Because people want the deals.
Still available? Is it still available? Dude, if you're interested and you're a real person, just type a message.
I never use, is this still available? I always type, hey, I got a couple questions, or like I'll type something.
Yeah, it's like, what would the first like message be that a bot would choose? Top option. Hi, is this still available? I think I'll use my credit card.
I think I'll use my credit card.
Is this dairy free? Is this milk non-dairy?
What?
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to get it parted out so it's not taking up PJ's driveway. We're just trying to be a good friend while he's also being a good friend. I gotta do my part as well. So I got a guy that actually interested in the shell because he wants some AC stuff from under the dash. So if I can sell these seats.
I was about to say, sell the seed, sell the shell, call it a day.
And
buy a motorcycle.
So, no, I'm not gonna buy a motorcycle. I'll get a dirt
buy,
bike at
buy
some
a motorcycle.
point. I'm not. You won't. You couldn't pay me.
Buy a motorcycle.
You couldn't pay me.
Buy a dual sport.
Nah, those are pretty neat though. But I'm not gonna ride it on the road. I just have a dirt bike with headlights, taillights, license plate.
Which is a dual sport.
Yeah, I know. But then I would never ride it on the street. Not doing it.
He's gonna do it.
Mm-mm.
How many likes? How many likes would this video have to get to for you to buy a dual sport and ride it on the street?
0.
Damn, that low? You guys heard the man.
Because it's not gonna happen.
Everyone hop too.
Nah, just not for me. I like having a vehicle around me. Anyway, we're not gonna jinx or talk negatively about anything. I get it, but it's not for me. I will have a dirt bike though.
I mean, that's just a less cool motorcycle.
Oh, you wish it was cooler, dude.
What?
Yeah, that's right. That didn't make perfect sense at all.
Nick's sitting there thinking like, wait, shit, that it makes sense. No, but anyway, so back to fishing. So Nick, coming up here in the fall, we got some plans for some camping trips, I believe.
Oh, dude, this year.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
as soon as it gets a little cooler, we're gonna rip up.
Like 2-3 times a month.
Yeah, soon as it cools off a little bit, Nick and I are gonna be ripping up some camping for sure.
Yeah, so honestly,
I'm never not gonna bring a sleeping bag again. Sorry.
Well, we still got some time really before we're gonna need a sleeping bag, but I'm gonna say that the first night that it dips down in the weekend to like
60,
68.
68, 70. That's fair.
70,
That's fair. 68,
yeah.
70. Yeah, I could do that.
As long as there's a breeze. If
Right,
we're near the water
right.
somewhere. But woods, we'll wait a little bit cooler.
True.
Wait for the bugs to chill out a little bit. I guess pun intended, but
not too cold.
Yeah. Well, even if I'm down to camp in cold conditions because.
Oh yeah, no, I'll go out in cold conditions. I just want to make sure I'm actually prepared for it this time because last time that was a silly goose.
Yeah, that was something.
That it was.
Yeah, I mean, I had the most prepared, but it still wasn't enough.
It still wasn't enough.
Didn't have anything.
We didn't have nothing, dude. We just suffered.
Yeah.
The whole time.
Yeah, I think, and that's why I'm really excited for this little kind of sleeping or camping blanket. That's basically just sleeping bag material blanket.
That's the.
So I'm excited for that. That's that one from Aldi.
Oh yeah. I'm already looking at some stuff, like for colder weather camping. I'm getting started now, getting ahead on the curve, so to speak. And I'm looking at all kinds of stuff that can heat, me, my items, my tent, my whatever, so that I don't have to deal with that again because I did not enjoy freezing my butt off.
And you really don't like the cold, so.
Yeah, God, I hate the cold.
It
was not a good time.
Luckily, getting somewhere nice. I just
wasn't
anticipating Gulf Coast side.
Oh yeah, for sure. I just wasn't anticipating it to drop down to 40 degrees or 38 or whatever it got down to.
38.
Are y'all bringing food or just eating what you catch? Because if you need someone to get your groceries, I'm the car that can do that. That's true, Brad. I've heard your car gets groceries all the time.
Damn.
I've heard that.
Wearing the badge.
Little, Brad just has a normal, your average grocery getter,
I might count as that too because it is 4-door.
I have a motorcycle. Brad has the grocery getter. Nick has the garage ornament.
Damn. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get Subarus and I like to just park them with problems. I don't know what you want.
Oh, Type R branded grocery bags. No, you do not. Do you really? You have. Hang on. He said he has Type R branded reusable grocery bags. No, you don't. Do you actually?
I believe it. I know that
There's no way.
Something like that. They got all kinds of merch.
That's true, actually. I have seen like Honda Element merch, and that car hasn't been in production since 2014, maybe
They've
15.
even got a Honda Civic Del Sol that it can cut grass. It's crazy.
What?
Yeah, it actually has more horsepower than a street car Del Sol.
That's hilarious. Oh my god.
If I wanted a 2-liter, I'd just go get me a soda pop. There ain't no replacement or displacement.
Oh god. You know.
My Chevy Nova back in the day could hop a Coke can.
Oh, you know my mom had a Chevy Nova.
They are pretty sick. Dylan Monkowski has one.
She had a awful puke green Chevy Nova.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
The puke green that looked extravagant in the 70s?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man,
But
bring back conversation dens.
I'm saying,
They don't even have to be a conversation den. They can just be your
like with the
hangout.
sunken in like floor.
Yeah.
Bro, that stuff, oh my god.
Like, bring that back, but then modernize it as like your movie gaming area, you know?
Is that actually what they called it, or are you messing with me?
I'm pretty sure it's called like a conversation. What did I say? A conversation den?
No, not you, sorry. Brad said they were called Exorcist Green.
Probably.
There's no way it was called. He's messing with me. He's got to be messing with
It
me.
is the 70s, man.
That's true. Okay, wait, hang on. I don't think it was
Weird
green. Hang on, wait a
back
minute.
then.
Wait a minute. It might have. Wait, was it green or yellow? It was a terrible color. I know that. All right, hang on. I don't think it was green. It might have been this awful yellow I'm looking at. Hang on.
Canary yellow or something?
I don't even know. But it was like slightly faded. I mean, it was a Chevy Nova. Like, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And this was, 1999 that we were riding around in it. Oh my god. What? Why are... Dude, a 1970 Chevy Nova for they're going between 85 and 150,000. Am I missing something?
Probably fully restored.
I mean, even fully restored. Am I missing something?
Yeah. Think of how many got just normal cars that went to the scrapper during the fuel crisis. I mean, limited numbers. How many were rotting in a field somewhere in a barn?
Are they
Were race
that
cars that got wrecked?
collectible?
Oh yeah, dude, everything's collectible.
Huh.
When I went to the Mecum auction, I literally felt like just an absolute scrub because we walked in where they're doing the auctioning. Some old man, I'm sure, paid. I think he paid like $20 million for this like 1958 Ferrari, and I'm like, what the hell am I doing in here, dude? This just hurts my feelings.
You just stand up. You just excuse me. Pardon me. Pardon.
Yeah,
Excuse
I
me.
said to Katie, I was like, you know what? I want to watch them drive in. I don't care what they're buying them for, dude. I just want to watch them drive in. I want to hear the engines. That's, I can afford sound,
Good lord. Yeah, sounds nice and cheap and free.
Yeah, I was like, I'll just watch them. I don't want to know what they're spending all this money on. Which, like, yeah, cool. Hey, but he probably worked hard.
This is...
Probably not, but, like, for that money, certainly wasn't any kind of...
You know what we need to do?
Business.
We need to go down to a motorcycle auction.
Only if they sell dirt bikes.
They sell dirt bikes. They sell all kind of bikes, 2-wheel vehicles. I say motorcycle auction. It's a 2-wheel vehicle auction. So they sell everything from dual sport, dirt bikes, Harleys, all kinds of stuff like on 2 wheels, scooters, mopeds, Vespas, all kinds of stuff. Yes, this is a great car podcast. Thank you. It's post-hurricane car purchasing podcast.
Yeah, it's just, everybody knows the deal. It's hot out. You really just got to get out there first thing in the morning for fishing, whether you're surf fishing, boat, kayak fishing, shore fishing. I don't even know if maybe in the evening. I think it's just still too hot as the sun's going down. You just really got to get it before the earth just heats up.
Basically.
So, from what I've been seeing, too, I've been hearing talks about tarpon. Some tarpon have been spotted and mullet are starting to, I guess, blossom around a little bit. But
actually, that's a good point. Do you know when the weather's supposed to, settle down?
What do you mean?
Temperature-wise?
Oh, it's going to be it's going to be early November, I'm thinking, late October. Well, hold on, I lied. I bet you later into September is whenever we'll probably start getting down to where the feels like 95 will be the highs instead of 108 and 110.
According to weather.com, not sponsored, but reach out, it's supposed to be getting towards the later half of September. It's supposed to be getting down into the 70s on the at night.
Decent. Oh man, I'm not going to complain in the winter at all. I still want to go fish.
I am.
I just want to get.
I'm gonna complain every day. It's below 80 degrees. I'm so serious. I hate the cold. I can't stand the cold.
Yeah, but at least we're in the state where the cold really isn't too bad.
Yeah, that's by design. Correct. How do they predict the temperature? Upwards of
cycles.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm looking at May 2025. Supposed to be right around the 80s in May.
Oh, dude, they're just guessing.
That's what I'm saying. There's no way.
Because then it'll be 2025. Hey, I thought you said that the weather was going to be this.
I have a screenshot.
Well, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
Right. Oh, wait, hang on. I'm sorry. That was St. Mary's, Georgia. Let me pull up Jacksonville. It's going to be drastically different, I'm sure.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's see here. September, October. Yep. Actually, it is a little different. It's not supposed to get down to the 70s until the end of October, allegedly.
Yeah, they'll probably be getting more of those cooler breezes slightly north of us.
We have that thermo breed whatever from the St. John's that kind of interrupts a lot of stuff. Weather, balloons, when that water's warm, and UFOs and such.
Projects heat off of it.
It sure be doing.
And all the chemicals that stay warm.
I reckon towards the end of October, we start doing some campings for reals.
That works for me. That'll be after the wedding and the honeymoon.
And then... Okay, yeah, so it's honestly, the last weekend in September is not looking too shabby, allegedly, either. But we'll see.
The only thing we have to worry about is that's peak hurricane season. So, I'll camp in a hurricane. I don't care.
Yeah, okay. It's a hurricane. I don't give a shit.
As long as
darn. Sorry.
A Cat 4.
Sorry, Dana. I also want to get back out on the kayak. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be fun. It's going to be the best of time. Ask your friends. I have the best kayak around. Okay.
I have a really nice kayak. One of the best.
One of the best. You can ask your friends, okay? Okay. I've asked plenty of people. I've asked experts. Okay, they said I have the biggest kayak. Okay.
It's average.
They tried. They tried taking my paddle. I said, no. They won't take it. They-
We're not great at impersonations.
No, you're pretty
Turns out.
good at them, but I'm not.
It's only because I've been watching the Kill Tony and when Shane Gillis does it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like if I hear it recently, I can usually replicate it pretty good. But Nick, so for those of you that have been watching the channel for a while, which by the way, there have been quite a few of you that have been popping out of the woodworks. We have gone from 5,000 subscribers to almost 5,200 in like
Damn.
a month and a half, which is pretty significant growth for this channel. So thank you for everyone that has subscribed. If you haven't, click that subscribe button. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Awesome.
But Nick,
like,
yeah, if you,
it's crazy because we haven't even like been able to do any great stuff to like really make super amazing videos, but we appreciate that everybody has stuck around and joined. You know, there's all kinds of cool stuff on the horizon.
Absolutely, and that's one of the things that someone actually commented that not too long ago. Let me pull this up real quick. Here we go. They said, I'm going to be honest, and I might be biased, but I've watched you since the good old days when you were doing the crappie videos, and to be honest, this video was a little boring compared to those in some of your more recent ones. Just saying, I'd show all of the bloopers and funny moments you have as well, and this was in reference to my most recent video of us fishing at the St. Augustine. And I told him the same thing, I told everybody else. And, I said, as much as I would like it, every video doesn't have funny bloopers or it's going to be exciting or we're going to get big fish. Sometimes it's just an average day of fishing. I show it all, the days we catch nothing, the days we have a normal catch, and the days we have crazy catches. I'm not here to show, a bunch of crazy stuff that happened. That's not going to happen every time. It's going to happen eventually, and that's why I record when we go out fishing in case something does happen. But sometimes you just have an average day of fishing, catching some whiting and hanging out with your friends. It doesn't have to be, oh my, we got a 17-foot paddlefish. Oh my, what a prehistoric fish! No, that's not realistic. We're not doing that. You guys want to see that?
Better chances if we didn't have day jobs.
right, yeah. Like if you guys want to see that, go watch the Guggen Squad or something where they find prehistoric fish and get harassed every time they go out and spear fish off the Mississippi icebergs and stuff.
Mississippi icebergs.
Yeah, well, dude, that wouldn't surprise me if I saw a video. We fished on a iceberg floating down the Mississippi! Exclamation point! Exclamation point! 1 exclamation point!
Oh, not the accidental number 1. So let off the shift key. Oh no.
So Brad says, let's get a stretch goal at 10K subscribers. Me and Nick will race. You guys heard the man. 10K subscribers. Nick and Brad will race in their cars and or on foot. Maybe both.
Well, I know that I can beat him on foot.
I don't know, man. If he gets a pogo stick, you're screwed.
Doesn't matter. I'm fast.
This man can pogo like the wind.
Really?
This man, they actually, he's in his Native American tribe. He has a native name, and it says he who pogos fast. That's true.
Hell yeah. I used to have a pogo stick. I have not seen it in 14 years.
But I'll tell you what. We'll have a 3-way race. I know a place we can race too. We won't even be bothered. Brad will be in his Type R. I'll be on my motorcycle, and you'll be in your STI, and we'll see who wins.
Man, I really think though that I don't know, man. I think I can get out on you pretty good.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure. And if not, then I'll be surprised.
If I wanted a 2-liter, I'd go get a soda.
Okay, Mr. High C.
My bike puts out so much. It's about weight. The bike, the torque and the weight.
How much horsepower does that bike have?
There's so much torque. I twisted the chassis every time I drive the motorcycle.
Yeah,
every time
sideways.
every time I take off from a red light, I have to make sure not to twist the chassis from the amount of torque my motorcycle produces.
I keep a spare tire for every tire that I blow just from the torque, just ripping the bead off the wheel.
Exactly. And I'm actually looking up how much I don't know off the top of my head. I should.
I want to say like 68. I don't know, actually. I don't know.
66
horsepower. Really?
66 horsepower at 7,500 RPMs and 50 foot-pounds of torque.
That is wild, because I was going to say 68 horsepower at 45 foot-pounds of torque. That was my honest guess without looking up anything.
Brad says, you know what we could do genuinely? Different fishing setups for different style vehicles. Between the Element, Type R, and the Subaru, the spatial limitations increase. Like how you could adapt your setup to a hatchback, then to a sedan. Help people where your priorities and equipment should be relative to usable space. That's actually an outstanding idea.
That's a great video, Brad. I like
That's
it a lot.
Somebody write that down. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Yeah, bookmark that.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Alexa. Just kidding.
Right? That's a freaking...
No, that's a good, really good idea.
That's an outstanding idea.
So, Brad, you could do just like, fun car / reliable daily, and then how much room you have and all that. Alex, you can do basically a damn utility vehicle.
Right, a sports utility vehicle.
All the room that you got. Well, it's not fast though, so it's just a utility vehicle or a love.
No, it's a sports utility vehicle SUV.
Not a slow utility vehicle?
No, it's a sports utility vehicle SUV.
Yeah, I know that's what SUV stands for.
It is what SUV stands for, correct? Which is funny,
cool,
which is funny to me because if you guys go to Jeep's website, it says the world's #1 SUV sports utility vehicle.
Weird, I guess. Yeah, I guess Jeeps are technically that.
So I don't
know, it's weird. They're like in their own category just for Jeep.
See, that's what I said. Like, you got car, truck, SUV,
wagon.
Jeep.
Yeah, wagon, van,
like
Jeep.
It's hilarious to me that emphasis on yeah, exactly. It's hilarious to me because like my car is considered an SUV. But it seems weird to call my car an SUV.
Yeah, it's like it's a weird gray area where it's like, is it?
Is it?
Fine.
But I have a tailgate.
Yeah, that's true.
But also a hatchback. So
yeah, they really bridge the gap between crossover and SUV.
Yeah. It's the Honda Element is very unusual because, like I said, I have a hatchback and a tailgate.
I know what it is. You have a Japanese version of the Bronco. It is a Honda Blanco.
It's a little smaller too, so it does add up. But it's hilarious to me too. Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to start whipping around. I just finished my first driving lesson today. Oh, what are you driving? Hopefully a big wheel or something. Trike.
Was that in the comments?
Yeah, I'm reading the comments here.
Let's see.
Ford Ranger. Nice. Okay.
Heck yeah, dude.
Ford, gotta love a Ford Ranger. What year?
I want to say a 03.
Do you want to show with FedEx? He's recruiting in the comments. He said, "Do you want a job with FedEx?" 904 drifting. Here we go. I have done that inadvertently. It was horrifying. Drifting's fun when on purpose.
Yeah. It's not great whenever you're not wanting it to happen, because then it's like, oh man, I got to get control over this right now, bro. I didn't even want this.
It's like, yeah, like if you drift on purpose, it's like, oh, I lost control intentionally. You drift unintentionally, it's like, oh, we might die.
Not my wheels.
Not the wheels. Like, Nick, have you ever hydroplaned before?
Not like that. I have tried to drift the WRX and just kind of get aggressive with it and try to do a little wax on, wax off. Well, I forgot about the front wheels are also now gonna, whichever way they're steering, you're gonna go. So the wax on, wax off move is not great because you'll get sideways.
Yeah.
And you're turning left all the way full lock, and then it's like, okay, we're just gonna go left, and then it violently swings you around. Then you have to do another panicked whip and pause countering.
Yeah.
And then you're going that way, so you just don't.
Did you see what Did you see what Brad said?
I sure did. Well, enjoy that monthly payment.
Can't relate. Hard to get the drift.
Imagine being in debt for a vehicle. Crazy. Crazy.
What do you mean?
What?
How many engines have you put in?
Oh, buddy, that's not debt. That's collateral.
Oh my god. He said, no, that's different. It's a Subaru. It's collateral.
Actually, just boosts its value even more.
Fresh engine rebuild in a Subaru. Less than a week. Definitely not blown. Come get it soon.
You know, everything has their issues. Everything has their issues. Just depends on how you take care of it.
That's right.
This wasn't anything on me. I can't help a water pump gasket.
You gotta treat a woman like you treat a car.
I don't know about that one.
I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. Do you know what I'm talking about from Ben 10?
Maybe, I don't know. I usually change the channel when old Ben 10 came on.
What? Hang on, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Some of it. I watched Danny Phantom though.
Here we go. Ready? Oh my! I'm like, why isn't my thing playing? It's playing through my helmet still. I forgot to shut my helmet off. Whoops.
Look, Gwen, you have to treat a car like you treat a woman.
Go on.
No, I sense I've made a mistake of some kind.
No, I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. Appreciate you tuning in, Landon. They're normally not this spastic, dude. I promise. But we're just we've been all over the road lately. Pun intended.
My brain's not working the same anymore.
I'm saying, dude, the heat and the work and the amount of humidity that is outside. Oh my God.
I've been getting baked in the sun and with the heat reflecting off the ground. And I'm I am complaining. Yes, actually, I am. It sucks. There's no getting away from it.
Especially with this humidity.
Yeah. And then whenever it rains for 10 minutes, and the sun comes right back out,
And then it just
and there's not a cloud in the sky
steams.
past that, so you're just like, well, this is the rest of the day.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll just die. 2 of us have. 2 of you have what? 2 of us? What are we talking about? Who are you? Where am I? How did you get in my house?
Yeah, and that's the thing about not having any shade is you just got to make the shade. But
I bought a canopy.
even then, I mean, it's fine out there. If I'm out there fishing, that's fine. Like,
That's true.
Oh no, I gotta go dive into the water for a second. Can't really do that at work. It's just dirt
But then you're all sticky.
and oil.
You said we've been all over. Yeah, that's true. Jesus. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. Nick, you got anything else to add before we sign off for the night?
Yeah, Brad's a menace in the comments.
Oh, he's
but
an absolute menace.
Glad we got the interaction for the.
Thanks for
the live. But
commenting.
yeah, I mean, we appreciate everybody staying with us and still tuning in. We would like to get back in the swing of things.
We absolutely are.
We're making it happen. I mean, some things have chilled out a little bit.
One water pump at a time.
Yeah. Yep. we got timing, on the Sun Belt side. Forget where I was going with that, but
Well,
we got
I mean, if you could
a break in the weather as far as hurricanes. What's that?
I was just gonna say, like, if you could turn back time, if you could find a way.
Yeah, I probably would have marked the timing belt before taking it off. But
Yeah, probably a good call.
But we've got some at least cool down time for hurricane situation stuff. There's another one forming off in the Atlantic, but shouldn't even get near us because the wind shear is blowing offshore. So I think we probably got a couple weeks before any kind of hurricane activity pops up again. There's all kinds of stuff blooming off the coast of Africa on the west coast. So
Lovely.
we plan on getting out there, and either it's gonna be kayak fishing or surf fishing, because you want to go try out that fancy little fishing tool that you got, that camera, that underwater camera. So might honestly just do 2 in one day, just so that way you can get it out there. Nighttime reds, huh? I've been seeing people catch some good donkeys. It seems most of them has been in boats, though. So I mean,
I'm excited to try this.
I imagine they're catching them where the water's deep.
Probably catching them where the water's wet, if I had to guess.
So I'm thinking.
But all right, you guys, we're gonna wrap it up there.
Right after I said that.
Keep an eye out for future videos. I got another video I'm gonna be editing here shortly. We're gonna be putting out, and this is the one where a fish actually snapped my metal rod holder. So keep an eye out for that. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and commenting and telling us all your tidbits and whatnot. Jabroni22, appreciate you hitting us up. Brad, Landon, all y'all, appreciate every one of you. And if you guys haven't, make sure to click that subscribe button, click the bell notification so you guys get notified whenever we go live or we upload a video. Nick, you got anything else?
Well, nice job, Jabroni. I see you catching a red right there. Really, just y'all stay tuned. I'm excited for that video because did that video you're talking about with the rod holder breaking?
Yeah, it was insane.
That one never got posted, did it?
Nope, that's the one I'm working on now.
Ooh, man, yeah, that's going to be a good one. Y'all definitely stay tuned and ready for that one. Hit the bell so that way you know exactly when it gets posted because you're going to like that one. That's going to have some humor in it and just some craziness like you expect from us.
All right, you guys, I appreciate all of you tuning in. Until next week, you guys, keep your cast long, your lines tight, and your stories true. We'll see you out there.